we got lucky this morning and we got two rock stars in the house. So we got Tinker Juarez and we got Dane Grey. We thought since everybody was in the house today, we might have a little discussion on pro mountain bike racing. Dane is getting ready to, well, you are going pro basically this year on selected races. And Tinker, you are a pro. I just wanted to, talk to you guys a little bit. We've been doing a lot of work on the bikes, getting you guys ready to go for some races. You have an event this weekend. Dane, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's a U.S. Pro Cup, finally back at Vail Lake. We're all super excited, everyone here in SoCal.
So this is a UCI event.
Correct.
Which is something that's not normally in the United States, but it is actually here in Southern California. You guys are gaining points for certain start positions, stuff like that.
Correct. These races qualify you for World Cups if you get enough points, and that's the ultimate goal for me this year, is to make it over some more World Cups, gain all the points I can.
Cool.
I don't race UCI races anymore. I used to when I was younger, and used to focus on cross-country racing, but now I race open men, which is kind of like, it's all ages and all levels, of riders, experts, pros, whatever. But I'm only mainly going just because I got to get ready for my World's Championships next month in Argentina.
Gotcha.
So this would be a good test for me to see, racing a short race, to see how it goes for me.
So you're racing for a new team, and you're kind of racing for a new team. You have a new bike sponsor.
A new bike sponsor, right.
So you're racing for a team called
Team Segment 28.
Segment 28, sorry. And you guys are racing on Specialized bikes this year.
Correct, yes.
Cool. And Tinker, you're on a new ride this year. You're running the Zero Uno.
Right.
But you're still with Floyd this year.
Yeah, right.
Fantastic.
Floyd is they're not in the bike business. They're into other business.
Right.
But
nutrition and stuff like that mainly, correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. And I got lucky this year to get a new bike sponsor, Zero Uno, Italian-made bike. Just barely got the new bike, so I haven't ridden it or haven't really got a chance to go out in the dirt with it at all. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's still, I'm still not sure what size frame I'm going to need to ride yet. So that's why I need to do this race this weekend and see how it feels. I normally ride a medium, but this medium feels feels a little bit bigger than my normal medium, so that could be a problem for me. Yeah, they say that now they're thinking that longer top tubes are kind of like the future.
Yeah.
And I've always been with the shorter top tube.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna take some adjustment.
Yeah. It'd be weird to think that I might have to go to a small. So maybe a small frame is for the future. I don't know.
Dane, you've been with us. You've actually worked in the store and everything else, and you've kind of grown up around the shop. But we've always joked around. Like you want to race Tinker and you want to do fun things like that. But at the same time, we've never actually had you both kind of in the same room. I find it interesting. We have the young guy in here now, and then we have the vetted pro. Tinker, do you have a piece of wisdom that might be able to pass along to the young buck that's trying to come up and do something with this sport?
Well, the main thing is just try to hit as many races as you can. That's kind of the secret. That's what sponsors like to hear. Oh, if you're doing local races or whatever, it helps, the sponsors to see you're really busy and you're really trying to move up in the level in the sport, so to speak. And so I would try to hit some of the more popular races like Team Big Bear. They do a really good job, and they good publicity for your sponsors and things like that. And it just gives you confidence, to get ready for for this weekend. I know a lot of guys have been already racing. They've had Vail Lake for the last 2 or 3 months already racing there. So if you ever if you have the chance just to go out there and just get out there and get comfortable on the course and all that. But it's not a whole lot to really learn on this course. It's all single track. It's all quick, being fast on the burn and knowing how to just, you know, ride. It's almost like a pump track in a lot of ways. So yeah, racing has always been the secret for me. You know, I mean, sponsors, when they know that you're going out to do any race, they're happy to see that.
Sweet. Yeah, thank you so much for the advice, and I really can't wait for it.
Yeah, I wish you good luck, man.
So you guys both probably have some goals this year, and I know we kind of touched on it just a second ago, but what are your goals for this year?
Yeah, goals, qualify for some more World Cups if I can. Performing pretty well at Vail Lake, and then the other U.S. Pro Cup in Arkansas in a few weeks is also one of my top goals.
What do you think about maybe a top 10 this year?
Yeah.
These big guys, you think you can pull it off?
There's gonna be a U23 category, so that'd be nice. But yeah, I think top 10 is definitely in reach for me, and yeah, definitely want to give it up my all.
Cool. Tinker, what are your goals this year?
Well, my goal is, you know, I don't race cross country anymore that much, but I'm trying to get prepared for it for next month, because my Worlds is already next month. So I've raced it last year and I got second in the Masters, so I know what I have to do to improve, and I feel pretty good. I've got, you know, all the base miles that I need. I just need to work on my speed a little bit. Yeah, you know, just get more energy in my legs, you know, more just like a whippersnapper. And, you know, kind of, I'm more an endurance guy where I just kind of just settle in and just kind of just, you know, keep grinding and keep pushing hard at, and that's where my engine comes, you know, works really well. But you know, I've raced cross country my whole life, so I still have that instinct. You know what I mean? I just have to kind of like just reprogram my body and do it again.
So you think that rainbow jersey's coming back home with you this year?
I'm going with a lot better confidence and yeah, a lot more prepared for it, because I didn't even know that last year when I went there the winter was starting, and I just got a big cold surprise that it was just muddy and cold and had everything, all the wrong stuff. So I'm going with all the right equipment, right, you know, bringing mud tires. I didn't bring anything. I just came from California and thinking I'm going to Argentina with the same you know, bike and, you know, same wheels, same tires, and I was totally wrong. So I got beat, you know. So I've learned a lot from last year till, you know, for this year. And also I have a friend that's going to be going, so I'll have somebody in the pit, and I'll have a spare set of wheels for the first time ever.
If you have a problem, yeah.
Yeah. So all the years that I raced Masters in the cross country, I had nobody there except for a water handout. So if I had a flat, it was game over. So yeah.
So support is key as well.
Yeah. So big support, and he's a good friend.
Well, guys, thanks for spending some time with us. Thanks for doing this little video and this interview. And I wish you guys all the best of luck this year.
Well, thank you for one of the things for just building up my bike. I got my bike, my frame here today, and now I'm going home with a full, complete bike. So I'm really, really blessed and thankful to have such guys that are so good at working on my bike.
We're happy to help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.